Have you ever wanted to travel back in time? Well, besides having your own time machine, we have your next best bet. Just travel over to the Southwest Florida Museum of History.
And that is where you will find Adele Austin-Sin. We are so happy to have you on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I know you've been busy doing kind of reworking the museum. Tell us about what's been going on.
We have been completely re-renovating the entire museum and getting all of our exhibits to be a little bit more modern and kind of give it a fresh look and a new change.
I love it. Well, tell people kind of, if they haven't been out there, what is the Southwest Florida Museum of History all about? I mean, what are you guys trying to do there?
Well, we try to focus a lot on local history, especially in the Southwest Florida region, and we cover everything from the Paleo period all the way up to about World War II. And we also have a private Pullman train car that guests can actually go on and get to see and experience. That's always a lot of fun.
So I haven't had a chance to make it out there yet. What's really different with the renovation? What will guests see? You know, what's the most noticeable difference with the renovation?
Well, what we've done is we've actually gone through and we've had some wonderful workers with our maintenance department make handcrafted new exhibit cases. And they have lights built into them, and they're just, you know, they're a really great way to display all of our artifacts. And so we've been going through and replacing all of the older exhibit spaces and kind of trying to just liven it up a bit.
One of those spaces is you're kind of relaunching the emergency services room. This is a passion of yours.
Oh, this was a long time in making. And I have to say a huge credit to the Fort Myers Fire Department, because they actually came out, and we have a very old 1924 American LaFrance fire truck that they actually
they
actually lifted it up on jacks and they moved it
Oh my
for
gosh.
us. I mean, this big heavy truck, it was amazing, and they did that all just for kindness, and it was great.
Well, and why do you have this, you know, this emergency room, or, you know, kind of why is that such a big part of Southwest Florida history?
Well, it started because we're neighbors with the fire department. We're literally right across the street from them, and so it was supposed to be a fire department room. And then after the wake of 9/11, we started looking at all of emergency services, and so now the room has kind of morphed into fire department, police department, and emergency services control.
And how it's, you know, the equipment has changed over the years, and kind of what the men and women right here in Southwest Florida.
Absolutely. And so this whole room is just to honor them and to kind of let people kind of get a little bit of a behind-the-scenes glance of what these amazing people do every day just to keep us safe.
Yeah.
And then aside from the emergency services room, you have another exhibit that you wanted to talk about.
We do. It's called Reflections, and it is a black and white photography collection of Julian Dimmick and Clyde Butcher.
Cool.
Which we love Clyde Butcher here. There he is. His work's so famous, those black and white portraits. But I haven't heard much of Dimmick, so tell us a little bit about him and kind of what's similar about them.
Yeah, well, Julian Dimmick actually was a freelance photographer who came down to Florida around the turn of the century, around 1908. And he took some amazing photographs, all in black and white, of the Florida wildlife and the people of Florida. He did a lot of the work with the Seminoles and had pictures of early fishermen out there just experiencing Florida lifestyle. And a lot of the pictures that he took are very similar to, as you can see there, are very similar to Clyde Butcher.
Gorgeous.
So we have them on display right beside each other, and it's very interesting because you get to see how the Everglades have changed a little bit over the years, you know, since 1908 to modern day. So.
And then, do you have an event where Clyde Butcher is actually going to come out and be able to talk to people?
Yes, he will be there on August 27th at 6 o'clock, and he is just going to come out and just talk about his work, and it's free. We are accepting donations.
He is such an interesting man. He's been on the show here before, and it's funny to see him kind of get involved with his work too, which I know there's even pictures of him actually. I mean, he'll like go into the swamp, like deep in the water.
Dedication.
Yes, I know, but that's how you get those great shots like that.
And you know, I actually saw an interview with him where he was talking about, a lot of people always ask him, why do you do black and white photography? And he said, and I love that he said this, he said, because at black and white, everything can be shot with the same importance. A tree, the sky, the clouds, everything is shot in shades of gray. And so it's just a wonderful way to look at black and white photography that you may not have thought of before. Like, oh, okay, that's a great way.
Where are you guys located?
We are located downtown at the corner of Jackson and MLK.
Okay.
Easy enough. Great location, great events, great renovations going on. So now is the time to come out and see everything. Adele, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I look forward to having you back and to hear more about the events that you guys have coming up.
All right.
Well, it is Fashionista Friday.
Oh, yeah. We have some date night ideas that will spice up any relationship.
Ooh. Stay with us.